Hey everybody, it's your hospitality friend Glenn here at the one and only Hospitality Show. I want to thank our sponsors, Entegra, Unmatched Purchasing, Unlimited Performance. Make sure you check them out at IntegraPS.com, IntegraPS.com. Hey, speaking of PS, I got the incredible Steve Palmer here at Indigo Road Hospitality. We're talking a little bit food and beverage set against the backdrop of hospitality. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me. Great to be in San Antonio.
Great to see you. One of the things I love about you is you get hospitality. You are doubling down on food and beverage because you know that that's what people want to experience in a hotel, right?
Right, man.
So what's your point of view?
So it's funny, Glenn. We have a saying. It's not a hotel restaurant. It's a restaurant that happens to be in a hotel.
Right.
And that's very nuanced, but it's not. It starts from day one.
Right. Let's explain that first.
Yeah.
Because when you say you're a restaurant in a, if
It happens to be in a
hotel, then you're a real restaurant. You get that mindset. If you're just there,
Right.
then you serve the brand burger,
Right.
and that's the end of the day.
That's
and
right.
It's not really going to connect in a meaningful way.
That's right. It starts from design.
Yeah.
Creating separate entrance, front of the hotel. Those sound obvious.
Yeah.
It's branding, it's engagement with the community. And somebody asked me recently, do you make operational decisions based on occupancy? And I said, not at all. We're in a lot of ways, we're thinking about the community first.
Right.
Because we expect it to be a restaurant that the community engages, but we have to do our job. Certainly we know that if the house is full, we're going to have some more walk-ins, but we are opening a restaurant to do a restaurant.
And again, mind shift. You're appealing to the community first because they're going to be the drivers of your business.
Right.
And if you don't have that, then you're depending on those business travelers sitting at the bar, eating that burger. And today, Steve, it's more important than ever to really think about how much per dollar, how much each customer is spending in your hotel.
Yeah.
So how are you framing that to get people to spend more eating and drinking where the real profits could be made?
I think it's, first off, quality. I mean, that sounds generic, but, we're developing Italian concepts, sushi concepts. So we're getting away from, we have to be the 3-meal-a-day restaurant. We want to focus on doing something really well. And that speaks for itself. I mean, we're creating unique outdoor cocktail bars, bringing in Airstreams to fill our courtyard spaces, programming. So a lot of that stuff is more bar focused, where the restaurant's kind of the restaurant. It's an Italian restaurant, it's a steakhouse, it's a sushi bar, and that's the food that people want. I think from a check average point of view, let's put the steakhouse aside for a minute. It's approachability.
Yeah.
It's $50, $60 a person.
That's very reasonable.
It's very reasonable.
Particularly if you're on an expensive day.
Absolutely, but we want it to be a place where the community...
Agreed, because that is the number one thing that's going to keep you in business.
That's the driver. And if the business account comes in and they want to order that $125 ribeye that we have, we've got that. But we also have the pizza and pasta. We opened a hotel in Athens, Georgia, so a secondary market by all accounts. Go Dogs. We are outperforming some of our independent restaurants in Nashville, Charlotte, Raleigh, because we're delivering something to the community that the community doesn't have.
But you also have to think about your overall bottom line. And to me, that is, you start to really think about that revenue per available customer that's in your hotel.
Sure.
So how does that food and beverage operation help you really increase overall profitability in the property with those individuals?
Oh, exponentially.
Yeah.
We're seeing north of 25 to 30% profitability in the restaurant.
Yeah.
We believe that's driving room rate. That's a little bit of an intangible, but our RevPAR is way above the market comp.
Good.
I mean, 100%. The data doesn't lie.
Right.
We're seeing it also in rate. Our rates in 2 of our hotels that are secondary markets, and we're $100 a night above in ADR.
Wow.
And we think that's the food and beverages driving that.
Right, because that helps create the experience that defines you as a property.
That's right.
And gets you out of that trap to being a fungible select service. Right. All right, so we talked about getting, people to spend more,
Right.
but you're spending more these days. So how are you thinking about supply chain and menu economics and all of that kind of stuff to streamline everything?
Well, thankfully, food cost has stabilized somewhat. It's not gone back down.
Right.
So
Well, it never does.
Yeah, it never does. Our labor costs are our biggest opportunity right now. But as it relates to supply chain, we're leveraging the Indigo Road purchasing. We have 35 restaurants and 7 hotels, so we're leveraging that power. But we're also engaging local farms and local community artisans, and that sometimes I think people dismiss as more expensive.
Yeah.
If you're working with the community's going to support you.
Yeah.
So we're seeing better supply chain logistics. We're just getting real smart about our food buying.
Yeah.
But I think it's a comprehensive strategy. It's engaging your local businesses. They want the business. If you're in the new hot hotel, they want to be there. So I think it's about leveraging those relationships.
Excellent. I love it. I hope you guys learned a lot from this today. That's Steve Palmer. I'm Glenn Hausman. Make sure you check out our friends over at Entegra, IntegraPS.com. And while you're at it, like this video, share it with your friends, all that kind of good stuff. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
See ya.